when you go through the problems related to that probability, usually we can see that the problems related to uh, tossing two coins simultaneously or throwing two dice simultaneously. Otherwise, the questions which is the questions which are related to playing cards. So we should have a basic idea related to these things. So here we are going to discuss these three things. First thing, that is throwing two different coins simultaneously, and next one to throwing two different dice simultaneously, and afterwards we will discuss about playing cards also. The first thing, that is tossing two different coins simultaneously. When we toss two coins simultaneously, how many possible outcomes are there? The possible outcomes are both can be head, otherwise first one can be head and second one can be tail, or first one can be tail or second one can be head, otherwise both the cases can be tail. That is, total 4 outcomes are there: HH, HT, TH and TT. And then if the question comes like this, suppose the question is like this, what is the probability of getting at most one head? At most one head, what most one head means maximum one head. More than one head it is not possible, but less than one head, that is possible. So how many possible outcomes are there if the question, if the event is at most one head? So the favorable outcomes are head tail, in which we can see only one head, and tail head, there also we can see only one head, and tail. In that case we cannot see any head, that means 0 heads are there. At most one head means maximum one head or 0 heads. And next thing, if the question is at least one head means minimum that should be 1, more than that any number possible, but it should not be less than 1. So the possible outcome, the favorable outcomes are head tail, tail head and head head. In the first case only one head, second case one head, and third case two heads we will get. And next thing, throwing two different dice simultaneously. So when we throw two different dice simultaneously, then total 36 different outcomes we will get, such as 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6 2 1 2 2 2 3 up to 2 6 3 1 3 2 3 3 up to 3 6 4 1 4 2 up to 4 6, and 5 1 5 2 up to 5 6, and 6 1 6 2 up to 6 6. Total 36 outcomes we will get. And in some questions we can see that they will ask about doublets. What is the meaning of the doublet? Doublet means both the numbers are same. That means if the outcome is 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6, then we can say that it has doublet. So total 6 doublets we can see when we throw two dice simultaneously. And many more questions we can see. And when we throw two dice simultaneously, the first one that should be an even number. If the question is like that, then total how many favorable outcomes are there? First one, that is even number, means 1 1 we cannot take, 1 2 also we cannot take, but 2 1 2 2 2 3 up to 2 6 we can take. 3 1, these things we cannot take because first one is an odd number. Then 4 1 4 2 4 3, these all things we can take. This row we cannot take, but last row we can take. That is 1 2 3, these 3 rows we can take. That is total 6 into 3, total 18 favorable outcomes should be there. And in some questions we can see that the sum should be greater than something, otherwise the second one should be the multiple of some number, like that. So when we get the questions like this, then first thing what you have to do is you have to write this 36 outcomes, and after that we can solve the questions easily. And next thing, a note on a pack of 52 cards. So I think you all are familiar with that playing cards. Total how many cards are there? I think all of you know that one. Total 52 cards are there. There we can see 4 suits, that means 4 symbols we can see. The first one, that is spade, its symbol is like this, and second one, that is hearts. All are familiar with that symbol, that is this is the symbol, and then diamond, and then club. And spades we can see 13 cards, hearts we can see 13 cards, and diamonds also 13, clubs also 13 cards. Total altogether 13 into 4, we are getting 52 cards. And after that some categorization is there, means number cards are there, face cards are there, and after that cards of honor are there. So what is the meaning of number cards? Some cards we can see in which we can see some numbers, that is numbers such as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That means altogether 9 number cards we can see, but each number we can see 4 suits. That means spade, if you are considering number 2, spade 2 we can see, heart 2 we can see, diamond 2 we can see, and club 2 also we can see. That means each number we will get 4 different suits. That means total number cards we can write as 4 into 9, that is equal to 36. And when we consider face cards means the cards in which we can see some face. The face cards are king we can see, queen we can see, and jack also we can see. Only 3 face cards are there, and all the 3 have different 4 suits. That means total 4 into 3, 12 face cards you will get. And if you add face cards is one more thing, face card is also known as picture card. And next thing, cards of honor. Cards of honor means if we add ace, 4 aces also there, if you add that also to the face cards, you will get cards of honor. That means 12 face cards are there plus 4 aces. That means 12 plus 4, that is equal to 16. Otherwise this 4 into 4, that is equal to 16 we will get. So we have discussed different cases like when we toss 2 coins simultaneously, or when we throw 2 dice simultaneously. Otherwise when we are taking some cards from a deck of playing cards, and these things we have already discussed, and here we will solve some problems related to that. Here the first problem is all the 3 face cards of spades are removed from a well shuffled pack of 52 cards. A card is then drawn at random from the remaining pack. Find the probability of getting first one a black face card, second one a queen, and third one a black card, and fourth one a heart, and fifth one a spade, and next one a 9 of black color. So we just go through the question once again. Here all the 3 face cards of spades are removed. That means total how many face cards are there? 3 faces are there, king, queen, and jack. So altogether 12 face cards we will get. From that we are removing 3 face cards of spades. And when we consider a deck of cards, among that 26 are black and 26 are red. That means heart and diamond are red, and club and spade are black. So here we are moving 3 face cards of spades, that means 3 black cards, that is 3 face cards of spades we are moving. You have to remember that one. Altogether 52 cards are there, among them 26 are black and 26 are red. Spade, club are black, heart, diamond are red. So we can move to the first question. What is the probability of getting a black face card? Total 12 face cards are there, among them 6 are red and 6 are black, because half should be red and half should be black. And here the thing it is, when we remove 3 face cards, then what should be the number of remaining cards? That should be 49, because 3 we have already removed. So total number of cards, that should be 49. Then remaining black face cards, total 6 face cards are there, because altogether 12 face cards are there. Among them 6 are black and 6 are red. We have already removed 3 black face cards, so remaining black face cards is equal to 6 minus 3, and that is equal to 3. Then what should be the probability of getting a black face card? That should be 3 by 49, because 3 cards are remaining and total 49 cards are remaining. So 3 by 49 is the probability of getting a black face card. And next thing, it is probability of getting a queen. So we have already removed 3 black face cards, and in that set also we can see in spade also we can see 1 queen, no? Total 4 queen cards are there. From that spade queen we have already removed, so the remaining queens, that is 3 out of 49. So the probability is 3 by 49. And third one, total number of black cards remaining, third one, it is getting a black card. Total number of black cards in a deck of cards, that should be 26, but we have already removed 3 black face cards. That means 26 minus 3, that is equal to 23 out of 49. So its probability is 23 divided by 49. And next thing, it is probability of getting a heart. So we are removing only 3 black face cards, no? But heart is red, so all the cards are there in the set of cards. So all 13 cards are available. So 13 divided by 49, that is the possibility. And next thing, that is probability of getting a spade. In a deck of cards we can see 13 spades, but 3 face cards of spade we have removed. That means 3 spades are not there. That means 13 minus 3, 10 are remaining. So its probability should be 10 by 49. Next thing, that is probability of getting 9 of black color. So when we consider 9 of black color, we are removing 3 cards, that is 3 face cards. So when we consider 9, all the 4 suits are available there. 9 spade is there, 9 club is there, 9 heart is there, 9 diamond is also there. But here the question is getting 9 of black color. So black color, 2 cards are available, that is 9 spade and 9 club. That is 2 cards are available, so its probability is 2 by 49. Next question, it is 2 coins are tossed once. Find the probability of getting 2 heads and second one at least 1 tail. So when we toss 2 coins simultaneously, its sample space should be HH, HT, TH and TT. Then first thing, it is probability of getting 2 heads. And here when you go through the sample space, only one possibility is there for getting 2 heads, that is 1 out of 4, that is 1 by 4 is the probability. And next one, probability of at least one tail. At least one tail means minimum one, maximum any number. So here minimum one tail should be there. So here no tail is there, so we cannot consider this one. So here one tail is there, here also one tail, and here 2 tails are there. So these 3 elements we can consider, that is 3 by 4, that is the probability. When we check next question, the question is 2 different dice are thrown at the same time. Find the probability of getting first one a doublet, and second one and sum of 8, and third one sum divisible by 5, and fourth one sum of at least 11. And when we throw 2 dice simultaneously, then total, we have already discussed, total 36 outcomes should be there, and those outcomes are, so sample space, in sample space we can see 36 outcomes, and those 36 outcomes are 1 1 1 2 1 3 up to 1 6, 2 1 2 2 2 3 up to 2 6, 3 1 3 2 3 3 up to 3 6, like that, 6 1 6 2 6 3 up to 6 6. When you solve the problem, first you have to write these 36 outcomes, then you can easily solve the problems, otherwise there should be some confusion. For avoiding that, you have to write these 36 outcomes first, and after that we have already discussed what is the meaning of doublet, that is both elements are same, like that 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 and 6 6. When we throw 2 dice simultaneously, then total 6 doublets we will get. So here that is a possibility of getting a doublet, that is 6 possibilities are there, 6 favorable outcomes are there, total number of outcomes, that is 36. So its probability is 6 by 36, its simplest form is 1 by 6. And the next thing, it is getting a sum of 8. What is the possibility of getting a sum of 8 from these 36 outcomes? When you check that one, here we can see, if you are taking 2 6, sum of 2 and 6, that is 8, and here 3 5, that is 8, 4 4 8, and 5 3 8, and then here 6 2, that is also 8, that is 2 6 3 5 4 4 5 3 and 6 2, 1 2 3 4 5. 5 favorable outcomes are there out of 36. So probability of getting a sum of 8, that is equal to 5 by 36. And next thing, sum divisible by 5. That also we have to check. Here we can see sum divisible by 6 means here 4 plus 1, that is 5 we are getting. Here 2 plus 3 we are getting 5. Here 3 plus 2 we are getting 5. Here 4 plus 1 we are getting 5. Also 4 6 also, that is 10. That is also divisible by 5. And then here 5 5 we are getting, and here 6 4 we are getting, no. So here total 1 4 2 3 3 2, then 4 1 4 6 5 5 6 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Total 7 favorable outcomes are there. Then its probability, that should be 7 by 36. And next thing, it is sum of at least 11. The sum should be 11. When we go through the sample space, at least 11 means either 11 or more than 11. So 11 we are getting from here only, that is 5 6 we are getting 11, 6 5 also we are getting 11, 6 6, only 3 elements we can consider this case. That is here 5 6 we can see, 6 5 we can see, and 6 is also we can see. That is 3 favorable outcomes are there out of 36, that is 3 by 36, and its simplest form is 1 by 12. Suppose instead of this at least, if you are considering it as at most, sum of at most 11. At most 11 means maximum 11, more than that it is not possible. So up to 11 is possible, but more than that it is not possible. So these are the favorable outcomes, that is the elements that we can remove is then if you are getting sum which is greater than 11, those things we can remove. How many in how many cases we are getting its sum greater than 11? Only one case is there, that is 6 6, no? So if you are removing that 6 6, all the remaining 35 cases we can say that the sum is either 11 or less than 11. So all the 35 cases we can consider out of 36. If the question is sum of at most 11, then its probability should be 35 divided by 36.